everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At the ranch, Nikki and Victor admire their Christmas tree. She tells him he couldn't have given her a better Christmas gift than the ranch. They embrace and Victor tells his wife she deserves this and more. They're kissing when Cole and Claire walk in. She teases about them feeling the holiday spirit. Nikki wishes them a happy Christmas Eve. At Sharon's place, Mariah and Faith have arrived to hear about the hypnosis session. Sharon tells them she had a breakthrough. I realized, I don't think I killed Heather. She explains there was someone else in that apartment that night. Bits and pieces have come back to her. Heather was on the other side of the room from her when she died. She heard her cry out and fall. She remembered a presence near her and felt a gloved hand on her that pushed her onto the couch. She was struggling to maintain consciousness. Faith and Mariah think this is amazing. Sharon warns it will still be an uphill battle. They can't prove anything. Maria and Faith declare a Christmas miracle and they hug their mom. At society, Michael has filled Lauren in on what Sharon remembered during her hypnosis session. Lauren asks if he can use this as court. Michael says it's not solid proof, but it's a break. They need to discover what truly happened that night. Lauren can see her husband is all fired up. Michael hopes this takes Sharon's guilt down a notch. They're switching the focus of this investigation to the real killer. Phyllis appears and asks, "The real killer? What's that supposed to mean?" At the ranch, Cole tells Nikki and Victor he appreciates their invitation, though he realizes he's a poor substitute for their daughter. They all discuss Victoria being ill. Victor takes Claire into the sitting area, and she explains that Johnny and Katie have parties with friends, but will come by in the morning. Drinks are served, and Victor lets their granddaughter know that they're happy she's come back to them. He toasts to her first Christmas with the Newman family. Cole asks to say something and tells them this holiday has never meant much to him before, but having his daughter, it now means everything. He gushes about Claire. "You are the brightest light in my life." They embrace and Victor smiles. That deserves a cheers. Claire thanks them all for the love and support. She finally has a real home and a family that loves her. It feels like her first real Christmas. Claire trots out a gift for her grandparents. It's a family portrait of the 5 of them. She tells them they've given her a life she never dreamed was possible. Victor and Nikki hug her. At society, Lauren tells Phyllis they don't want to fight with her. Phyllis says Sharon's the real killer and needs to pay a price. Sharon did this. She's so tired of them feeling bad for her and making excuses for her. She's seeking justice for Daniel and Heather. Michael says it's fine to seek justice. Lauren tells her she's justified in her anger. Michael says what happens to Sharon is out of her hands. Phyllis snaps, "The hell it is." She is trying to hold her family together. This is the first Christmas Lucy spends without her mother. She barks, "Stop defending a killer." She fears Michael has something in the works to get her out of this. Michael says things are not as simple as she thinks they are. At Sharon's place, Mariah and Faith keep talking about how relieved they are. They recap that Nick kept pushing for answers and discovered that the pills were tainted. Nick credits Sharon for being willing to undergo hypnosis. Mariah and Faith worry that the killer could have hurt her too. Sharon agrees it's unnerving. She's just happy she remembered everything. Nick bemoans the real killer still being on the loose. Faith muses, who knows what they have planned next. Mariah asks if Sharon remembers any details about the killer. She doesn't, but worries that Daniel needs to know about this if a new investigation will be launched. The killer is still out there. Nick says they won't tell them tonight. It's their first Christmas without Heather, and this would be confusing and upsetting. They need to let them be for now. In society, Phyllis hollers that Sharon killed Heather, framed her son, and ran her off the road. Michael retorts that this is up for debate. Lauren implores Phyllis to trust Michael. Phyllis can't believe they're defending her family's enemy. Lauren says there are things about the case she doesn't know about. Phyllis gobs. What do I know about? What do you know? Tell me.